Well, hello and welcome to this midday market mood check with me, Nandita Khemka. The markets are extremely quiet, oscillating between gains and losses, and the Nifty is trading below that 17,400 mark. Well, the banking pack is once again under pressure, but not that much, even though it is holding on to that 40,000 mark. It's the auto IT baskets that are doing extremely well today, but on the flip side, we have the metals basket. That is in the red, weighed down by something like Vedanta. Let's get on board our expert for today. Nilesh Jain of Centrum Broking is joining in this afternoon. Good afternoon, Nilesh. Thanks a lot for taking out time for us. First and foremost, I would like to ask you. The Nifty is trading in a range today. Where do you expect the markets to shut shop for the day? Do you expect some kind of an uptick to come in the second half of the session, given the fact that
Very
probably
good afternoon, Nandita.
on the
Well, like you mentioned, we are trading in a very narrow range, and in fact, if you look at the Nifty index, it is hovering near its 200-day moving average, which is placed at 17,370. In fact, it has slipped below that right now. And looking at the overall structure, I think going forward, we may see further lower levels near about 17,200 to 70,000 may get tested in the spots. So overall, structure looks slightly negative, but yes, some pullback, some respite cannot be ruled out. It is important for the Nifty index to take out 17,400 mark decisively for any sort of possibility of a short covering move to continue. But as of now, for the day, it looks like we may see Nifty closing in the range of 17,300 to 17,400. On the other hand, if you look at the Bank Nifty, where we have seen some sort of outperformance in last couple of trading sessions back, now looking at the overall structure, we believe that banking are likely to provide some sort of a stability in the market. Looking at the structure of the ICICI Bank and a couple of PSU banking space, I think we may not see a major fall in the Bank Nifty space. Some sort of a consolidation that cannot be ruled out.
right, you're talking about the metals pack as well, Vedanta. That stock is down somewhere around 6 to 7%. It's hurtling towards its 52-week lows. What should one do with this stock?
Structural breakdown can clearly be seen on the daily time frame chart. We have seen continuation of lower top and lower bottom formation in last 8 to 10 trading sessions, and also it has given a falling, rising wedge pattern breakdown. Now, the downside target comes around 250 to 245 positionally, and any pullback could be a good opportunity to exit from the long position. And if somebody is looking for a fresh entry on the short side, I think better to wait for some sort of pullback towards 280 to 285. That probably could be a good level to exit the long position and create a fresh short position. The major structure looks slightly on the negative side, and we may see further downtick from here.
Well, may see further downtick from here when it comes to Vedanta. Let's also talk about Cipla. It's among the top Nifty losers today. Stock was down somewhere around 2.5% when I checked last. USFDA overhang on the stock. There has been some kind of clarity on the kind of observations that have come in from USFDA on its Pithampur unit. Contamination being one of the observations or red flags. How would you play something like Cipla now?
Structural damage can also be seen in the Cipla, similar to the one that we saw in Vedanta. In fact, Cipla structure looks more negative. The only positive sign for what I can look at in the chart is that it has a very crucial and important support that we saw. It made a low near about in the month of May 2022. A double bottom sort of formation can clearly be seen. So the major support comes around 890. If at all it slips below 890, then we can expect further drop towards 852 or maybe 800 sort of level may get tested going forward. So structure looks negative. Again, we can expect some sort of a pullback in Cipla as well. That should be used as a selling opportunity.
Well, use pullbacks in Cipla as a selling opportunity. That stock is up somewhere around 6%. Well, of course, NCLAT has stayed the insolvency proceedings against the company, and now NSE has put the company back on the FNO list. So today it is helping the media pack garner some gains in trade. Would you advise investors to now pick up this stock, given the fact that the overhang is slightly is out of the way now, at least for now? Nilesh, is my voice reaching you? All right, I think we seem to have snapped that connection with Nilesh. Uh, is he back, Nilesh? Well, we seem to have snapped that connection. Let's take a look at some of the top movers on the Nifty 500 index. Then Paytm was one of the losers when I checked last. Was down somewhere around 7% or so. SpiceJet is another counter that is not doing all that well in today's session. Uh, Nilesh, do we have you back? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
All right, I was talking about Z. This stock is up in today's session, somewhere around 6.5% up. We saw all the overhangs, easing for the stock, given the fact that the NSE has put the stock back in the FNO trading list, right? So, would you advise investors to now pick up the stock at current levels?
Well, it is not advisable as of now. We need to wait to dust to settle down. Looking at the overall structure, it is constantly making a low top and low bottom formation. Although the good part is that it has a major support near about 170 to 165 sort of zone. I would rather wait for some sort of a stability in this particular counter. There has been a lot of volatility of late. So better wait for some stability, and once it surpasses 200 mark decisively, probably then one can add on the long side, and then the upside will open up for 220 to 225. But as of now, it is better to avoid taking any sort of positions.
Well, avoid taking any sort of positions in this counter right now. Well, with that, it's 12:50. I won't keep you waiting any longer, Nilesh. Thanks a lot for joining in. And for viewers, well, it's a flat session. Although we are trading, fairly above that 17,350 mark, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll have to see how the market shuts shop, and if we manage to shut shop closer to that 17,400 mark today. Well, with that, it's a wrap on this midday market mood check. For all your other financial news and market updates, stay tuned to Money Control.